Hello, everyone. This is the Animal Couch podcast. Let's.
It's the third episode we're recording, right?
Yeah,
it's the third now.
yeah. So I was thinking. Last time we talked about like disturbing animals that disturb me. I think that today we could like balance it off with like non-disturbing stuff. But before I go there, I want to talk about one last disturbing animal.
Okay, I like this build up.
Do you guys know about the cuckoo bird?
I've heard of the cuckoo bird.
You mean like the ones in the clock?
Yeah, they actually live in the wild. They're these great birds and they go cuckoo, cuckoo.
Why do they do that? Like,
I don't know, why do birds make noise?
okay, that was a dumb question.
No, but the cuckoo bird, it's most known for making that noise, but what most people don't know is that the cuckoo bird, like all birds, it lays eggs,
Okay.
but it doesn't make its own nest.
So there's someone else making the nest for them to put the eggs in.
Yes, what the cuckoo bird does is that it goes finds another bird's nest, then it waits until the mother bird leaves that nest. The cuckoo bird goes to the nest and lays its own egg in the other bird's nest, and then it flies away. And she never takes care of the child. And when the child cuckoo is born, the first thing the child does is that it pushes all the other eggs out of the nest so that they break. And it's the only egg left for the foster parents to take care of.
Dude, they're assholes.
Right?
Dude.
So they're literally just like baby making machines. Legit baby making machines.
No, they just
Yeah.
feel they're like exchanging other eggs for theirs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like someone, like a girl's pregnant, and then she goes around and it's like, oh, I like that baby, you want to trade? Literally, imagine.
But
imagine
she doesn't trade. She just puts her own baby in the other woman's.
Exactly. It's not even trading. I'm sorry. It's legit just like, hey, you want to have it? And they're just like giving it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, not even asking, do you want to have it? Just
They're
straightforward.
just throwing it out. I guess that's kind of inappropriate.
But I
You
mean,
think so?
Yeah, but weren't there like other animals like that kind of abandoned their child or their offspring?
Yeah, there was.
Are they abandoning it? Or are they like abandoning their baby, or do they come back after like their babies are born?
No, they just leave their baby. They just leave their baby with another mother,
Okay.
and then the other mother just takes care of it
For how long? Forever? I mean,
until
they
until
never recognize?
until it's grown up. and like the baby. Here's the thing: a cuckoo is actually a huge bird. It's like the size of a pigeon.
Okay.
But they lay their eggs in nests of these like tiny little birds, like
Right.
the size of a sparrow. So like in the end, the
So
baby
it looks really big.
Yeah, in the end, the baby cuckoo is even bigger than the foster mother. It's like you look at pictures. It's like the mother feeding a fat baby, a big giant fat baby.
Yeah.
They're fucking jackasses.
No, but I'm pretty sure you mentioned another animal like that, like kind of abandoning their child or their offspring.
No, a lot of animals do.
Yeah,
but
I feel like this one's like the most like
because they're putting
fucked
their
up one, you know?
Yeah, because they're giving like their children to other parents.
without any notice, basically.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the cuckoo bird.
All right. I like the build up in the beginning though. Pretty intense shit. Man.
Man, I'm good with the build-ups. Is there another creature, another animal you guys want to talk about?
Well, you did say something about animals that are like more appropriate or you find pure, I guess. Were we gonna talk about that?
Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. I mean, I wouldn't say more appropriate. They're just animals. There are animals that are kind of like stupid, but they aren't like inappropriate. Like they aren't disturbing. They're just really stupid animals, or like really interesting animals.
Like humans.
No, humans are just straightforward stupid.
Ah.
Oh, okay. That's a big claim right there. Make sure this is recorded.
No, but you know what's a really interesting animal?
What's a really interesting animal?
Octopus.
Oh, Oh my god. Octopus?
Are we going back?
Are we
to the sea
actually
again?
talking about octopus?
Why not?
Alright, let's go.
You know that their like brain extends all the way to their tentacles.
So, see, now I know why Japanese people like it.
Oh my god.
Because of the brains.
Yeah.
Oh. These guys are Asian, by the way, so they can joke about it. Don't worry, your anonymity is safe. I think there are plenty of more Asian people.
That's actually true, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about octopuses.
So, no, octopi are just crazy. Like octopus,
What do you mean? Crazy.
like they're like the closest thing on planet Earth to an actual alien. Like think about it.
Okay, so are we
Alien,
talking?
What's your definition of
Yeah,
alien?
like alien as in the aliens in the movie, or like you know what I mean?
Just like not like aliens in the Alien movie, more like just like if we were to visit like other planets
Yeah,
and
yeah.
see what animals and creatures existed there.
Like that's like the first image of like. What
Yeah,
it would
I think
be.
yeah,
Okay,
I think about like
okay.
octopuses because they're so weird and like strange.
They look weird.
Yeah, like did you know that their eyes aren't actual like eyes? They're just yeah no. Octopus eyes are just like extended are like made out their skin. Like our eyes are like separate organs.
Yeah.
That are like connected to the brain.
Okay. Yeah.
The eyes of an octopus are like come out of its skin. Like it's literally part of the skin.
What's its purpose?
Well, no, their eyes. They
So
work.
they do look. They do have sight.
Yeah, they see, and it's just What I'm saying is that they were animals that came up with eyes completely different, separately
Yeah.
from us.
Okay.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, that is crazy. Well, if we had eyes that weren't like connected to like our brains or something, and it was like just like a dot on our skin, that would be like really creepy.
Not just like a dot on your skin, like it's an actual eye, like wet eyeball, but it's part
but
of
it's
the skin.
like I'm envisioning like you're like drawing a stick man, and then when you draw the eyes, you just literally just draw a little circle. It's like imagine that's a part of your eyes.
Yeah.
It's like that's really fucked up.
It is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But dude, like octopuses, they can make tools. They're actually really smart. They're among the smartest animals in the planet.
What tools can they make?
Like for example, this one octopus, what it does is that it can put like I saw it in a documentary. It like grabs like bottles that humans have been throwing into the ocean,
Yeah.
or like giant shells, and when it sees like a shark or something that wants to eat it, it just puts it over it and it like hides inside of it.
So it's literally a garbage man just in the ocean. it's legit like.
No man, it's not a garbage man. It's a man protecting themselves with garbage.
All right, garbage man.
And yeah, like, and then this one octopus, I also saw it in a documentary. I saw it. They just left a jar with like a lid, and inside that jar there was like food, and like they just left it in the ocean, and the scientists wanted to study what would animals do with it, and like fish came, they tried to eat the food but they couldn't because it was inside a bottle. Sharks came, they tried to bite it, nothing happened. Then an octopus came and it just fucking opened the bottle. Like it was
Holy shit, it's pretty smart.
yeah,
Aliens.
right. Right.
No.
Wow. Very overwhelming story about the octopuses. Wow, I didn't know they were like that.
Well then tell us one more animal that's not creepy but like unique.
Yeah.
Like the octopi.
Crabs are really unique.
Crabs, yeah.
Sea creature again.
No, they're unique because they are not unique. That doesn't make any sense. But look, there are a shit ton of animals that look like crabs,
Okay.
but they aren't actual crabs.
What do you mean?
They're like for example, coconut crabs. They're these giant crabs that live in trees and in ocean islands and like eat coconuts.
Yeah.
But
They eat
even though
coconuts.
but even though they look like crabs and they're called coconut crabs, they are not actual crabs. They're animals that have evolved to look like crabs.
Oh,
There's like a shit ton. Apparently, I didn't know this before, but there's like a shit ton of animals that have evolved to look like crabs.
but they're not actual crabs.
Yeah,
But do we call them crabs?
that too. It makes no fucking sense.
What?
No, it's just that imagine.
Like coconut crabs.
Yeah,
They're not crabs?
they are not crabs.
Then what the fuck are
They-
they?
They're just coconut eating machines.
King crabs, same thing. They are not crabs.
What?
They're not?
They're not?
No,
What are they then?
there are other animals that have evolved to look like crabs.
Who are just big, so king crabs.
Yeah,
Wow.
spider crabs, same thing.
So what's the actual crab?
It's an actual crab.
That's it?
Yeah. That's a great, like, there's like the OG crab, and then there's a shit ton of other animals.
There's like different designs, you know, like different
Yeah,
versions, but
yeah.
they're not actual like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They're like different like company brands of the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
product.
Okay, I get it.
But we just call them crabs.
Yeah, or it's like we call Windows and PC and Linux, we call them just computers.
Makes sense.
It's the same thing with crabs. We just call them crabs, but they're actually all like different animals.
Yeah,
Okay.
it makes sense. That makes sense.
Where was I going with this?
You said crabs are
Yeah, that's the thing.
Unique, but aren't unique.
They're
That's
like-
why they're so unique.
Yeah, they're unique because there's nothing actually unique about them.
Yeah.
There's so many animals that look like it that it's not like.
But then why do we call them crabs?
Oh boy, you don't want to go there.
Why?
There-
We
is
could have
it
called
because-
them something else,
Is there
right?
like a huge debate about it?
But there is, because you're right. Like, why do we call all of these things crabs? But it's because like 100 years ago, nobody
Yeah.
knew the differences between a crab and a coconut crab, so they just
So
called
they
them
just
crab.
call it crab because it looks the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I
That's what
guess,
we've been
yeah.
doing.
Okay. I mean, it's easier. Like, it would be like really hard to like give it a different name. Now that like everyone knows it, you know, as a
No,
crab.
but like the thing is, if crab, so like king crabs, coconut crabs, they're not crabs, right?
No,
So there must be certain features that make them a crab.
exactly.
So
That-
that means
Crab is an idea, not like an actual specific animal.
Holy shit, that's deep. That's really deep. So there is actually a debate about this then.
Yeah,
Like about
like
this
scientists are like
topic.
actually debating
Yeah.
like they're not even debating about it. They're more like just like, wow, this is like like
So they're just amazed. basically.
yeah. Crabs are not like an actual. It's more like an idea. The
Idea.
idea of a
what?
crab.
Where did they even come up with it? If it's not based on any of those crabs.
Because people just saw a crab one day and they were like, I want to call that a crab.
What?
Dude, this feels like I've just like read like a really good conspiracy theory, and it's like starting to change what I believe. You know what I mean?
So crab's not an animal. It's like a
Yeah, because for me, crabs are just crabs. Like,
Yeah.
what are they? You know?
Yeah.
it's like a
And then
measuring unit.
You
It's
think
a-
like all these animals are crabs, but when you look at them, they're actually not crabs.
It's just an idea.
Yeah.
Some philosophy as well. Man.
Yeah.
That's so extra. What the fuck?
It is.
It's so extra, but it makes so much sense. It's just like it aligns perfectly. Wow.
So okay, if we acknowledge, okay, now that we know that a crab is just an idea,
Yeah.
what do you think of then that idea is? Like, what makes all these animals that aren't crabs in your opinion?
Exactly.
I guess just like how it looks like.
Yeah.
The more of like the visuals.
So they just like picked it up in the ocean. They're like crabs.
Oh, the name crab. You mean like the name crab?
No. I just not just the name, just like the animals also. Like, what makes them crabs?
I think it's just like the visual image of what
Yeah.
I had as a child.
Yeah,
you know,
and what's
this crab.
like
do you-
what's
what do
that visual image? That's
do you
like
call-
Like the first image I'm thinking of right now was from SpongeBob. That's like my first. That's like legit.
Krusty Krab.
Yeah, that's like my legit first time seeing a crab in my life.
I just imagine like the claws and like
Yeah.
six
Yeah,
little
the claws as well.
feet.
and like walking sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah.
yeah.
But they're not crabs.
I mean, Krusty Krabs is probably.
He's probably a crab. Come
No
on.
way.
He's a crab.
No, wait. Real crabs don't wear pants.
No.
We can't go there because
No.
then technically Patrick and SpongeBob don't make sense. You know
Then
what I
that's
mean?
true. Yeah,
So is he a crab or not?
he is a crab.
He's a crab.
But crab is an idea.
With K. Isn't he spelled Krab in SpongeBob?
Krub.
No, crab.
Oh no, crab. Krab. I think it's.
It was like spelled differently, I think, because we watched.
No,
like,
Krusty Krabs is spelled differently.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Krusty Krabs. Yeah.
But I think Mr. Krabs is just called.
Krabbs.
Yeah.
Oh, makes sense. Okay.
By the way, did you know that marine sponges have like glass shards in their skin?
What's a marine sponge?
Yeah.
SpongeBob is the marine sponge.
But what is it?
What's
Is it like
this-
an actual thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't know?
Oh.
No.
Marine sponges exist.
What's a
What
marine
are
sponge?
they?
They're sponges that are actual animals and they live in the ocean. They're like
Does it have a brain?
no, it's like the simplest animal ever. It has no brain.
What?
It has no
Then isn't it just should it be a
it-
plant then an animal?
no, it's not a plant because it eats.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, but there are plants that eat.
Plants
like,
don't eat.
No, plants that eat like little flies and shit. Right?
Yeah, but it's different because they don't have like a stomach where they like. Sponges don't either. It's really fucked up.
Wait,
It's-
Aren't
so-
they a plant then an animal then?
no, they're an animal. They're classified as animals. Because okay, but they also reproduce like animals. Like they have actual like sperm and
What?
eggs that they release.
Wait, so they're literal sponges.
Yeah, sponges actually like before we started making sponges out of plastic.
Yeah.
Sponges were just these animals that we grabbed from the ocean.
Dude,
Whoa.
I've never heard of this in my life.
Yeah.
This is literally like a conspiracy theory. Like,
Dude, that's animal abuse.
I mean,
It's
they're so
no,
simple.
it's like rubbing your dog on a plate to dry it. You know, like that's wrong.
why would you think of that?
It's a fucking animal.
Okay,
you
maybe.
know?
Yeah, but it has no brain. And it doesn't move.
But it has
And it's a
feelings,
fucking
you know?
sponge.
It has feelings.
And it's
a sponge.
It's a sponge.
Look at fucking SpongeBob. He's fucking emotional.
But way too emotional.
Exactly.
But real sponges don't have brains. So how can they feel emotion or pain?
Wait, so SpongeBob is actually an animal?
Yeah.
Why? What?
Dude, it's true.
Ooh. It's a lot
No,
to
anyway,
take, it's
so-
a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Man.
Anyways, sponges, the animal sponges, they have tiny shards of glass in their skin to protect themselves from predators.
But how?
It's just that when they die, you can use it as like, that's actually why it has that scrubbing.
No,
Ability.
to me, it just sounds like a horn on a rose, not like a weapon to fight against this.
Well, yeah, you're right, yeah. It's like a defense system. Not
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
It just sounds more like a plant than an animal to me. The more I hear about it.
But yeah, man, they're like,
I wouldn't classify it as animal or plant. It would be something else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, etc. Like, literally, it's just
But-
like...
no, but it is classified as an animal. It's more like, so when animals first evolved, they evolved from the same ancestors as plants.
Yeah.
And when animals evolved, most animals started to become like more like complicated and like started to like come up like
Evolve, basically.
brains and limbs
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. But like sponges just went the opposite direction. It just went, we want to go back to plants. It just became plants again.
Bunch of dumbasses.
Because if you
They
like,
don't have a brain, so...
yeah, no, they're just
They're just like a bunch of nothing.
Wait, but the thing is,
they're just growth.
they won't be able to feel anything, right?
No.
So they can't be happy, but they won't be sad as well.
So it's like
Dude.
literal numbness.
Forever.
It could be better. It could be better than being humans.
Wow. Are we
Not being able to
going
feel
to
the
that
depression.
topic, huh?
Dude, that's pretty-
Going into deep topics.
That's
today,
very
Is being a sponge really a bad thing?
Dude,
Did they
no.
really evolve in a bad way?
Dude, it's sad. Like, of course, the bad things in life suck, but then life is worth it because of all the good things.
But I feel like, same thing. Like, I feel like the happiness overweighs, like, the bad things, you know?
As much as it sucks to be a human or any other animal, I'd much rather be a human than
Yeah,
a
like,
sponge.
exactly. Like that's like
Fair point.
yeah,
fair
good point. Good point.
I'd much rather be a cone snail than a sponge.
Oh, cone snail.
No, I take it back. I'd rather be a sponge than a cone snail.
Oh, you want to
Why?
be a sponge? Why?
Because cone snails are fucking disgusting monsters.
Man, I like that build up.
Shall we call it?